time. Just in time. Good morning. Good morning. I hope everyone is well. If you're watching this now, or if you watch this later from the beginning, you know. I need to adjust my beads. Don't judge me. Okay. Okay. We're playing Enshrouded today. And I'm trying something where I stream during the daytime instead of at night. Because I get out of school late. So that means I don't get on until late. And I can only stream for like an hour. And then it's almost 1 o'clock. So I'm going to try to stream in the mornings when I wake up. And then give myself a break before school. And try it out. So, without further ado, let's get in there. I can't remember what I was doing last, but I know I built some new stuff that I want to show. I may also do a speed run of my castle so far, so that I can post it. So, but we'll see. Give me just a second. The alchemy of bean and water, that's right. I still have to go to Stillwater Bay. It's like a newish area. Alright, so... Hold on. I'm not... Why am I not visible? Oh, because it's... that one. Anyway. What? Okay, anyway, we're back. Alright, I gotta get stuff. I gotta go get stuff, but first I want to do like a tour. I want to do a quick tour of my stuff. Hopefully it won't look like shit. This game, I don't know why, but just this game, and even with the graphics turned down on it, it still does it. It just, I can't like move rapidly in my camera. See how my camera's just cutting out like crazy? I can't move rapidly. Only when I play this game. Arc Raiders, it's fine. What other games have I played? Other games. So. Okay. I'm just going to try to take this. So. The edge of my property. Alright. From here. This is my kingdom. This is my kingdom. So, I'm gonna just look at the timer. So, at 8, I'll try to start it at 8 minutes and 30 seconds, but we'll see. Eight minutes and 35. Okay, so this is my base here. Covers a pretty big area, this entire hillside, as well as the Braylon Bridge, which I reconstructed. Let's go ahead and start. So, right here, we were at the beginning, where the Braylon Bridge is. My first flame shrine, which is actually the last flame shrine I think that I placed. But anyway, so I rebuilt this bridge out of I can't remember what block this is, but I think it's like refined stone block. I can't remember though. And these are metal block cables that I use for the suspension for the bridge. This upstairs path is for walking. The downstairs is for carts. Also had to put a flame there because I had to gap that. So we have we have a banner so far out of quite a few that I plan on putting on this thing. So that's another task I can have. Keep it going. This is the courtyard before you get in. There's going to be a shop there. If I don't, they might have shopkeepers in an update, so who knows. We're going to continue. I've also got, this is my, I don't know, reservoir. And from the reservoir, it feeds down into the valley below. Also, it gives a good view for the tavern, so, which we'll get there. Alright, this is not really a speed run, so just, we'll just take our time with it. Entering again, we have the main courtyard. I have not done anything with this area yet because I just recently placed a flame shrine that unlocked it all, like, made it all to where I could work on it. As you can see, that yellow line over there, that's my boundary line, so my base goes all the way to that 10 ore right there. It goes all the way through that. There's an area of Shroud there that I won't be able to build in, so I'll have to like do something with it and make it, I don't know, something, but maybe just make it like a natural blend into that mountain face or something, because this is where I mine typically. This is like, it's all mined out. That's where I get stone from. Anyway, this is the city gate, the, I don't know, castle gate. We have a battlement up here with a rampart. You can see out to the bridge and everything, you know, see people coming over. There's not really another area except right there that they can filter over. But once I've built up, I should actually be able to change that area. So, moving on. We will do the left side of the keep and then the right side of the keep. Naturally, it's nighttime, so I'm going to go speed that up real quick. I just need to, like, pause the thing here. I'm going to go ahead and just speed this up. They don't have any warmth here? Huh. Oh, now it's raining, so that's pleasant. But you can really see the good... You see how much health that took off? That's a crazy amount of health from that much rainfall. Anyway, cool rain effects, weather effects. They added the weather effects, I think, on the second update. So the original game did not have rain. It didn't have anything like a weather system at all. So, let's go this way. We're gonna go into, this is kind of a guards area. We've got two guardhouses. This is for sleeping. So this is where you would stay if you're on shift and you're taking a rest. There's no beds, so sleep on the floor. But you can see, you know, enemies approaching from the Shroud. That's the important thing. You can also, like, shoot spitballs at people that are at the tavern. But we'll get to the tavern. I like the tavern. It's a good area. Alright, this is the actual, like, guardhouse. So there's going to be, like, a table here so they can eat and stuff. But you can see out clearly, and if you can't see out clearly, then you can go upstairs where you can see out clearly. And if you still can't see out clearly, then you can go upstairs. And this is where you can see out clearly. Alright, moving on. Moving on. We're gonna go to our tavern area. This is where, like, when you're coming in from the gate, you want to get a place to stay, you want to get a drink, something like that. you can do that. And here we go. So no more rain. The rain stops, all that. Right there you see the wetness of the pavement and everything. Cool graphics. Cool graphics, I'm not gonna lie. For a game that still hasn't fully released yet. Honestly, these are kind of like temporary-ish, because I haven't figured out what I want to do with this side. I'm thinking shops, if they have like a shopkeeper update. From this balcony you can also see the bar and the stage, where the bard and his apprentice perform. Alright, so this is the Overlook Tavern right here. It's got a cozy area where you can lounge, a couple fireplaces, nice leather couches, warm padding. And then we've got a dining section here as well, so that you can chill next to the reservoir, you can listen to the waterfall, all that, and you can look out at the Shroud. I honestly think that in this game, I don't know if in the lore, I can't remember, if looking at that color attracts you to it. I can't remember, or if you just take the elixir. But anyway. Going up the stairs here, we've got our restaurant area. So this is like just where you would come to eat, hang out. This is where Gandalf and Thorin would, you know, eat and talk, you know, or this. This is where Aragorn and Gandalf met to track Gollum or something. I don't know. Anyway. The Overlook Inn. I'm actually like pretty proud of this. So whatever. Alright. This is the counter where you would like check in. It's like incomplete, but it's I just don't know what to do with it because I'm waiting for an update. Alright. So we've got all these rooms here. They're all named something different, so we've got the Jester, the Pauper. They're all pretty much identical. You'll have a bed with a bedside table and a candle. You'll have a bookshelf that will have books eventually. Source of warmth, a shower, a toilet, and a sink. And that's what most of these will have. Sort of like in that order, actually. Until we get to, there's a specialty room. So the Squire room is not a specialty room, but it is next to the Knight. So this is just your normal room for the Squire, but then the Knight gets the first double bed and expanded room. So this room has the warm chair. It's going to have the bookshelf with books, the fireplace, like the actual big fireplace, a shower area, and then I'm going to include an armor stand so that you can hang your armor up. And there's also a shelf, you know, all that good stuff. So that's a comfy bed. That's the comfiest bed that you can make so far. The Bard is back to a normal room. The Shadow is a normal room. The Monk is a normal room. And the Wanderer is a normal room. But the Prince is a deluxe suite. It gives you a large open area. You have a royal shower. You got a toilet, double sink. They're actually a little sunken. I don't know why they're a little sunken down, but they are. I have to pause this right here. I don't know why all these things were like raised up. Shower's fine being down, but okay, anyway. Yeah, what the fuck is up? Everything is... Is that off the ground? I can't tell if that's off the ground or not. It is off the ground. What the ass? Oh my gosh. Pick up the book. Oh, thank God. So sometimes you have to just, you know, run maintenance. It's no big deal. Sometimes you just have to run maintenance. Alright, anyway, the rest of the suite here is not off the floor. So that's cool. Yeah. So we've got the nice pearl shower, fireplace, double bed, all that, warm couch, and a full bookshelf assortment, as you can see, as well as a Palantir so that you can communicate with your friends back home. Alright. Next is the Royal Suite. Royal Suite. Same thing, it's a deluxe suite, wider room. You got double fireplace with your pearl bathtub. You have an untapped Palantir. So this is a untapped Palantir you can communicate without the fear of being, like, listened to. Semi-full bookcases, don't mind that, that's a fireplace. And then we've got our toilet, little private bathroom area. There was a tub here, but the tub is now over there, so now there's just, like, nothing there. And a shelf. And yeah. Whoop whoop. This is the bar. The bar is where you go to hang out. You hang out at the bar, you can listen to the music that the bard plays. The bard hangs out at the bar. You see. Hey! Alright. Let's go down into the kitchen. This is the kitchen. These actually mean something. It's like how much of something that is being ordered. And stuff. It's not just decoration. It is actually just decoration, but I wanted to sound fancy. Alright, so these are all my tables, my pots, my pans, my cooks, everything. I got my seafood stations, my ovens, I got my cooking stations here, I got my kegs for my ales, and then I got my ventilation and my employee break room, complete with rickety table. No windows, no ventilation, no nothing, just a dim light, as it should be per American custom. Have to honor my roots somehow, right? Over here we've got just another overlook here, so you can look out while the band plays, and you have your drink, and you can and then jump out. Alright, so we've got, let's go upstairs here. This will lead to the barracks and the courtyard. So we're back up in the courtyard. This is the barracks. Yeah, we'll do the barracks. No, we won't do the barracks. I know what I'll do. Alright. Rampart again. Another rampart. This time it actually has ramparts. Or battlements. Honestly, unaware of the technical terminology, but it's okay. Let's go into... So this used to be the Alchemist Tower. Pre all the lighting and everything. And that. But now this is the salon. And he seems trapped under the staircase. They all just get trapped under staircases here. But this is the salon area. So it's like, it's not great because honestly, the salon guy came out and it was like they could have done that with a reflecting pool, you know? And you like put the ingredients in the reflecting pool and then it makes the cosmetic coloring, but instead you get this thing and it's like I can colorize it, and that's actually pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie. I don't have snowfall though, like I don't have any of these ingredients, so excuse me. See this? I have to go there I need bone meal and silver dust and brittle shroud flakes and shit. That's a lot of stuff. Oh my gosh. Alright. So yeah, that's what you do there. Anyway. Now I'm going to go down to the barracks. Because it's nighttime. So I'll show you the underground in the nighttime. So here's the barracks. Don't mind him, he's creepy. The barracks are actually just like where I store a lot of stuff. So I have a new storage location that I'm like in the process of kind of moving this stuff to, so I can turn it back into a barracks. But right now it's just a chest room, so it just holds some stuff. That's an empty magic chest, which like I can actually take this because I need it up in my area. So anyway, this tombstone guy and his apprentice are going to get moved to my graveyard at some point, but he's just so creepy. I like him just being underground. Alright, if we come down this way, we get to the Grand Hall. So this is the Grand Hall area. It hasn't really been touched in a minute. This is the best table pre any update, I believe. So this is the table that you can make with the lapis lazuli that you find in the Kindle Wastes and the palm wood. And so like I've got like 2 or 3 more tables that I could, and they're actually like banquet tables I can make and stuff. So the bard used to be here. This was his source of warmth, and his bed was right here. I didn't give a fuck about the bard. Now let's go to the royal bedroom, I guess. I don't know. This is my bedroom. And then I'll sleep to make the sun come out. So this leads outside. We've got our coffee maker here, shelf. It's empty right now. This is another banquet table that I have. That is from the Albaneve Summits update. Crystal and silver and ceramic diningware. And then over here I've got my lounge area, so like my friends can come chill. This is another espresso maker. I've got a coffee maker and an espresso maker, I believe. This is the roaster. Yeah, this is the roaster. And then I've got the coffee brewer. Yeah. Which takes gold coins. You have to put gold coins in it. Like, what the heck? Alright. Anyway. This is the lounge. I've got an untapped Palantir as well. I also have a tapped Palantir so that I can listen to other people's conversations. Because I'm a spy like that. Again, the wardrobe, everything, all of this is old. Like, it's all pre any update. Except for the bed. So, bathroom set. This is updated. This is Albaneve as well. This is updated, so... I had to add that divider because I noticed when you sit on the toilet, the people having dinner can watch you. So I had to put the divider up. I didn't want to be like, you know, sitting at the table. Oh my god, you know. Alright, let's head up. This next area is an area that I made for my girlfriend. What up, buddy? What up? What up? Yo, let's get some hundreds in the chat. Oh, yeah. Oh. This next area I made for my girlfriend. It is like a gardeny area that has a really cool water feature that took me a super long time to figure out because the water kept overflowing even though it wasn't anywhere near the top of the area. But anyway, so you come out of the bedroom and then you can just walk into... Oh, I didn't take a nap. Let me take a nap. It is really pretty at night, but I want to show it in the daytime. So let me sleep. There we go. Alright. You're on lunch? Hell yeah, man. Well, enjoy my castle if you want to. Um, Alright, so this is the garden area that I made for Courtney. Um, it is... What is it? This is indigo. I've got wolfsbane. That's wolfsbane. That's indigo. I've got flax, gentian, and saffron all planted. And this is the water feature. It took me a long time to make this water feature, and it went through a couple different... It was originally just a big rectangle that then... So, like, it went straight this way. It was just a rectangle. It didn't have that arch. And then it just waterfalled down into a deep basin. 3 waterfalls into a deep basin. And then it would overflow into this basin and drain away. But I still had, like, drains on the walls and everything like that. And it would still overflow, and it would flood my entire base. But I finally figured it out, and I was able to make this. It's only got 1 pump pumping the water out. And then it filters through, like, 7, I think, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 waterfalls into here. Which this is deep enough to dive into. Then it overflows. I've got the overflow drains at like just a high enough position to where they don't drain, and it allows it to spill through here. And then I've just got drains galore, as well as 1 pipe. Like, that's all I've got here. So, no more overflowing. We've got the gazebo here. And all the potted plants and everything. Real pretty area. She liked it. I hope she liked it. I hope, you know how it goes. But this is the gardening area. Let's see. Do I want to show you the gardening area now? I guess I will. Yeah, I'll show you the lookout, and I'll show you my animal husbandry. So let's do the lookout. This is the meditation point. It's a lookout where what is my button? What is my button to... Oh, that's first person. Oh, I can't do it. There we go. So I made this. Yeah, Minas Tirith was an inspiration, for sure. I'm not going to deny that. It is not a copy of it, but, you know. It has its purpose, though. If you take this trail, if your city is under siege and you need to escape, there is an escape route that leads directly out of the city. And if you go here, you can jump down and follow the path. And this will lead to a split. So you can either go down and you can escape, or if you're looking to, I don't know, meditate, you can come in here. And this is why I call it meditation point. So it's got this area in here you can just kind of chill out in. I haven't done much to it. I will, you know, update it and everything. But it also has this pool down here. This, I don't know what to call it. It's sacred pool. The pool of infinite tears. No, I don't know about that. But anyway. If you want to escape, you can jump down here. And then you can jump down here. And then you can jump down here. And then you can... Don't hit the trampoline because we'll go up. And you come down here. This water washes away your scent. So if the enemy sends like hounds your way, they'll lose your scent and you can continue down this path. So you running away, running away, running away. You're going through the active mycelium. You're going into the cave system here. And then you're gonna be let out. This is actually the edge of my property. And you can go. You can go where you need to go. You got all this right here that you can go to. All this nothing until they give me something here. But anyway, let's continue. Because I still have a bunch of castle left to show everyone. All right. We're going to look at the archery. This is the Huntress game and fishing area. Game and fishing area. That's what I'll call it. I can make wool. I can make linen, fiber. This is my hunter's assistant. This is my fisherman. This is my huntress. That's where they chill right now. It's not great. I can put a fish there, but I don't wanna, because I cook my fish. Because they give you really fucking good stats. This is eventually where they're gonna sleep. I'm just like getting there. Because if I put them here to sleep, then they're gonna roam. Like they'll go up here, they'll go into the alchemist tower, they'll go down there, they'll go everywhere. So you just gotta be careful where you put them. All right, moving on. Actually, I'm gonna take like a quick, like 1 minute break. I have to go to the bathroom. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Back. Back. I'm back. I'm back. Anthony, you still on lunch? Anthony, you still on lunch? Anyway, we're still gonna go. Alright. Continuing on where we left off. So this is like a watchtower technically. It's like a secondary defense to watch the gate. But it does lead up to the Alchemist Tower right there. That's the new Alchemist Tower. It also has a garrison at the top. Up there. That's where a garrison can sleep. It's got a living quarters here. This is where all of my useless citizens sleep. The people who just like, they just roam around and get stuck. That's literally all they do. They just roam around and get stuck in things. And ooh, I could make like a staircase. It goes like up into that so it's not so bare. Anyway, this is my main keep area, my main castle with my workshop. So I will show you. Let's go this way. We're gonna look at. So I made this. You better not be flooding. Okay. I'm going to put a statue here when a new statue is available. This dude's been stuck here for millennia. I don't care. Alright, so we're going to go up over here. That's the main castle. This is an obsidian path, kind of like guides you, tells you where to go. If you follow it this way, we'll go to the cemetery. I've got a couple grind wheels there to make some dusts and stuff, some powders. Alright, this is the cemetery area. I have a bald patch there, I know. I'm in the process of, like, thinking of something new to do with this. So, anyway, I don't know, I may expand it that way some to make it look more symmetrical. So, anyway. We come in here, we've got the gates, the crypt gates that can shut. They can't, but, you know, they could if I wanted them to. These are some tombstones, crypt things. I don't know what to call them. I don't know what to call them. Stone coffins that we've got here. I made this little design over here, but you can come, like, sit down and ponder your existence and stuff. If you, ever want to. Oops. Alright. There's a secret here, though. The secret lies below. Haha! Alright. Alright. This is the Royal Crypt. It is kept below, hidden from desecration due to invasion. It is obsidian, ceiling, wall, roof, whatever you want to call it, floor, all of it obsidian, with the stone pillars. They get 1 block taller as you get back halfway. And each royal person has like their own floral kind of deal. Like this guy liked tropical plants. This guy liked the ferns and shit, you know. And then we've got, this is the queen, this is the king, right here. Got the fire pits. So, this took a while to build, but I think it was worth it. The hardest part, of course, was getting the obsidian block. Obsidian block, you have to either obtain it from one specific chest that is right here. That chest usually has between 400 and 500 obsidian block, which you have to collect over and over and over and over and over and over and over again to build a room like that. Like, it's a constant struggle, especially since they changed it in an update. You used to be able to loot the chest, quit the game, reopen the game, loot the chest, quit the game, reopen the game, loot the chest, and just repeat that. Oh my god. I'll fix that later. I'm so sorry. That's embarrassing. Oh my god. I'll fix that later. That is so embarrassing. Anyway. But now you can't do that. They changed it with the update to where it takes 30 minutes for it to respawn, like no matter what. It's like a server timer. It takes 30 minutes for it to respawn. So, you know, you kind of glucked. Continuing on, we're gonna go to the farmer area after I show you this. These are my wheels, my mills. I don't know why I needed aquamarine dust, I just did. Alright, let's go to farmer. Alright. Now, this is where I grow some livestock. I thought that step was messed up too, I was about to be pissed. I've done some excavating and stuff here recently because I'm trying to get some natural light in here. Which I do have. It's just nighttime. It's just nighttime. I love it. It's always nighttime here. Here are my goats. They can give me milk. I don't feed them or give them beds because then they'll reproduce. And I don't want them to reproduce because it's too much of a hassle. As you can see. It's a big hassle. I do need to collect this wool. This is what you have to do when you're a farmer. You know, you just got to get in there and do the work. This guy fell asleep. He doesn't even have a home. Look at him. He fell asleep in the bowl, just drunk. There's some shroud right there. I can't build into that because the shroud it won't allow me to build in the shroud. So, alright, now let me see if I can do something. Nope. Okay. I needed that wool. I don't really need the milk. I've also got this over here that leads out. I'm still debating on what to do with that. I may actually clear this entire area and just have an underground cavern that houses my livestock. With like holes in the roof so you can see down. But anyway. I swear to God, that dog. He does have a home. It's in the farmer's house. He just comes out here and gets lost. Anyway. This is... I didn't mean to pick that. This is my garden. I've got mushrooms and tomatoes. This is chamomile. This is bell peppers and more chamomile because I need chamomile. Aloe, and empty, and these are coffee beans. These are all my welds and my scarecrows. And then the farmer's house is over here. This is a shroud. I can't go in. I can't build in there. I can go in there. I just can't build in there. This is the farmer's house. Very quaint. The farmer's trapped, I think, actually over by the coffee beans. But this is the farmer's assistant. He knows what to do. The farmer's assistant knows what to do. This is where the dog lives. But the dog is trapped. And now I've got my cooking area with my capybaras. These are my capybaras. They're happy. I gave them some food. Got food. Surprised they can't get out there. Yeah. I've also got the gnomes that stay guard over the farmer. And then we've got our water area. So the introduction of water added the introduction of a couple of water plants. So we've got rice, which grows in low water. And then we've got algae, which grows in tall water. And this is actually like, I can dive into this water and swim and stuff. It's crazy. So I had to build an irrigation system that would allow that because the water just... Man, the water chooses its own path in this game sometimes. So I came over here. This is my seed bed to grow my stuff here. But I came over here and I built this drac. Initially I had it back here. But I built this drac temple waterfall that pours into here, fills it completely. And then I've got 2 drains to catch excess. And then 2 outlets for it to overflow into the rice. And then I've got, what, 4 drains to catch from going from the rice into the dry field with the bananas. So it was fun to build. It was fun to mess with. Alright, now we're going to go inside the actual castle. I'm ready to show you inside the castle. You've gotten like sneak peeks and stuff, but... Alright. Here we go, inside the castle. Got a large courtyard. Over here we have our training area. This is a back entrance with a lit path. Stairs to go upstairs, as well as a path that leads to a few areas. And then we've got our craftsman's hall. Not really a hall, but you know, craftsman's area. So we'll start there. You can see this leads out. This is the carpenter's area. This is actually a restroom that I keep hidden, so they can come down here and use the restroom if they need to. But they actually come down here and get stuck, so it's always fun here. Over here is the blacksmith's area. I've got a little, this is like a fire pit where they can rotisserie or whatever, like hang meat up and whatever. Alright, so all my blacksmithing materials, my blast furnace, smelter, all that. And then their living quarters is upstairs. It's kind of shotgun style, nothing fancy. They don't even have sources of warmth up here, so I could probably put something like that, like a fireplace here and a fireplace on the other side of that column or something. We'll get there. This is the moonlit path. It leads out here into a project that I'm working on, so yeah. Working on that right now, but I'll show you. Alright, let's see. Over here we have our battle training area, so we've got our archery pits where we can, you know, be archers. All that. And then we've got the actual training area. And I would hit these things, but you can actually destroy them. So I don't want to hit them. And then I've got an obstacle course that leads to a treasure chest right up there, with a special prize inside. Onward. This is the upstairs area. Right now it is sort of just like a hall, like a meeting hall or something. Town, I don't know what to call it, but it leads into the Alchemist Tower, which we'll visit now. Since we're here, we'll go across the bridge. This is where my useless residents live. I have 6 useless residents right now. They're all useless. If I come up here, this bridge leads across to the, like the archery area. This is my alchemist. And this is his area. So he's got a little cat whose legs aren't moving. Okay, he just had to reset for a second. I have to do that sometimes too. This is the alchemist area though. And then if we come up here, we've got the barracks with 6 comfortable beds, a nice little lounge area, and bathroom area. So we've got the sinks, 2 showers, and 3 toilets. And then if you come up here, hello dog, if you come up here, we have the actual lookout. This is the area you can see a good bit from this. So anybody advancing on your stuff. I've also got this giant brazier here. Anybody looking at your stuff, you can tell them to back off. Cat's going ham. Alright, let's go back in here. Alright, from where we were. If we go up here, we have another big, like, balcony courtyard kind of deal. Just a lot of open space, pretty much. I've just got a lot of open space so I can put things. But if we go down to the stairs here, this is the second floor trophy room. I don't have a lot of golds yet. I've got the monstrosity gold and I think one other gold. Yeah, one other gold. So, if you come up here, this is the actual royal visitor area. This is where they will stay, depending on where they're coming from. So, I've got a Drock, slash, what's it called? Like, Veilwater. I've got a Veilwater area, I've got an Albanese area, and a, what is it called? Kindle Waste area. So, look at, just brief look at these. No books yet. I just built these like 2 days ago. Nice and cozy. Again, nice and cozy. An area there. This is the only, well, two of them have balconies, one of them doesn't. Nice lounge area here. This will have books on it. Dude, that's not a bookshelf, but whatever. Alright. Now we can go up to the throne room. There's another room. There's another thing I'm building, but I haven't touched it in a long time. Over there, so I'm not even going to bother showing it. It will become something at some point. This is kind of like a roof access sort of deal. I mean, I'm obviously going to put like railing. I'm kind of just waiting, honestly, because I don't want to put railing all the way down this thing. And then they come out with something better looking. And I gotta take it all down and put it all back up, and that's just too much. So, this is the current rendition of the throne room. As well as this, like, guardhouse kind of thing that I started building that I really hate. But anyway. This is the current throne room. It's gonna change. I don't like the constant obsidian. I don't like it. But it's what it is, you know. I built it because it was cool at the time. Took a lot of obsidian to build this, of course, so... Alright, if we come down here, this is a panic room, so if I'm sitting here and somebody's like, rah rah rah, my corn didn't taste buttery enough and it's your fault, I'm gonna kill you now. I can be like, stop, you're not killing me. Panic room 1. Oh. Panic hallway 1. Gather my gear, gather my equipment. Vault door. Where am I? I'm under the stairs. Let's go. Ooh, it'd be cool if I put something there, like right there, and it was like, boom, now you go under. I just got another idea for myself. Yeah! More stuff to build! Alright, then anyway, that's my castle so far. It's taken a long time to build, and I'm proud of it. I've got like 530 hours in this game, and I've never gone to a resource server. I've actually never gone to another server and gotten materials. So I've done all of this myself, by myself, with myself, pleasure myself. So yeah, it's taken a minute. But that is it. I'm gonna mark it. That's the 1 hour mark. That took like 50 minutes. Shit. Is this really a 1 hour tour? I mean, yeah, I guess it's a lot, but sheesh. I think I showed everything, so. Except that one tower that I'm not building, that I'm not building. I got some new ideas, though. I got that idea for that staircase there. The staircase going into... What's it called? I don't think I can even build here, though. Well, I'm not. Anyway. Alright. I need to place this chest somewhere. Here comes night again. Woo! I love night. It's always night in this game. I love it. Yeah. Oop. Doop 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 doop. There we go. Alright. I got a magic chest. Large magic chest, so. That's cool. Is it raining? I hear the rain, I don't see it. Strange. Man. I want to know why I don't see the rain. It's raining, but I don't see the rain. This dude. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna. He can stay stuck there. I'm not even gonna bother. I think the rain stops with the candle. Yep, there's the candles again. Cool. Oh yeah, it's nice and lit up. Cool. Throw this dog, I swear. This fucking dog. Dog, you got food in your bowl right there. You should be hungry. Alright. Okay. Alright, I gotta take care of some personal business, so I gotta hop off. But hey, I did my tour thing, so I can edit that, and I can get that posted. And, all that stuff, so, man. Alright, yeah. I will catch everyone on the flippity flip. Anthony, thank you for popping in on your lunch. I really appreciate that. Yeah.